Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Bluffington Post, a little corner of the universe where I get to indulge on my favorite movies, series, authors, creators, and so much more. So it's the last week of summer. Well, technically, some people started school yesterday, but regardless, it's the last week of summer. And each year, I like to close off the summer break by watching one of my favorite episodes of Arthur, and that's Arthur's Short Big Summer. And today, I'm going to recap that for you. So buckle in, all right? So this is season 2, episode 9, sorry. Season 2, episode 9A of Arthur. And it starts off with Arthur in class. It's the final minutes of the school year before summer break. Arthur tells us, the audience, how he's going to do it big. He's going to do it up because he has a list. Okay? Bell rings. He's like, ooh, we're outside. We then cut to Arthur in bed in his cute little blue shorts and blue shirt. You know, the one that he always wears when he's like on vacation or like summer break. You know how he and DW wearing different outfits when it's like, like they're going on a trip or something. I'm like, ooh, it's so cute because, we see that damn yellow sweater and blue jeans 365 days a year. And this is like once in a lifetime we see this. I'm just like, ooh, it's special when we see that. Okay, so he's in bed chilling and he's like, what are my plans for today? His mom, who's passing by, hears this and she's like, I hope your plans are getting ready for school because it's next week. And Arthur's like, what are you talking about? And she's like, school is next week, so get your ass ready because we got to do X, Y, and Z. And Arthur's like, no, that's impossible. Like, that went by so fast. Like, I didn't do anything on my list. Speaking of, where is my list? He searches for it, but he can't find it. Okay. He then finds Buster to complain how his summer is ruined. He didn't do anything, and because he couldn't find his list, and it's just the worst thing ever. And Buster's like, you didn't do anything. Like, you didn't do anything. What do you mean? Like, we saved the carousel for being destroyed by Mr. Crosswire. Like, don't you remember? And Arthur's like, yeah, but that was your thing, not mine. And Buster's like, well, fuck me. Like, I was trying to help you out, but you're right. It was me. So thank you for reminding me. And Arthur's like, ugh. And he walks away with the stank attitude. Okay, this prompts Arthur to ask the rest of the gang how they spent their summer. Like, what did they do? And which I was just like, weren't you there though? At some point in time, you were around these people, or at least informed about what they were doing this summer. I know that always gets me. I always crack up on that. I'm just like, you were there. You had to pass them by. One of those days you saw them what they were doing. Anyway, Binky had made a mud sled, but it broke, so he just enjoyed the mud. Francine Prunella was told by Prunella's sister that if you dig a hole and find these minerals, you can predict the future. Fern went to poetry camp and she couldn't stop rhyming, which I would have been like, girl, it's cute for a bit, but like, you need to quit. Sue Ellen learned a magic trick from Mr. Ratburn, who was running the magic shop during that summer. So she learned a trick from him. And Brain, my second favorite character, he was at computer school and he was not a student. Oh no, darling, he was not. He was a teacher. And I said, I know that's right. He ate that. I was like, ooh, you go, boy. Okay, so after Arthur hears all this, he heads home with a stank attitude. And I was just like, why are we mad? Because at one point he does ask Francine and Prunella, do you think it was a waste of time digging that hole and you weren't able to find anything? And they're like, no, we had fun and, we're going to do it again next year. And he was like, ugh. And I was just like, once again, Arthur, what are we mad for? Are we mad that how they spent their summer? Or that they had a better summer than you? Help me help you help us. Because, so he heads home with a stank-ass attitude. He gets there and he finds the list. And he's like, yes, like, I did it. Like, okay, I can't. Wait a minute, summer's over. This is pointless. He's all depressed. DW sees this and she's like, what's up? He tells her and she's like, ooh, loving this, right? And she's like, well, to add insult to injury, go ahead and read that list for me. And so Arthur does. And as he's reading it, he gradually realizes that he was doing the things on this list, just not the way he intended. For example, half an adventure. And DW's like, yeah, you didn't have that, especially when it was raining. And he's like, actually, I did, because when it was raining, I read a book and I imagined myself in the story. And so he does this for the rest of the list. And he feels much better. He's like, thanks, DW. I actually did have fun this summer. I did everything that I wanted to do. He leaves and W's pissed. She's like, ooh, goddamn, like next time I'll get him. Okay, we then cut to the sun is setting. Francine, Buster, and Arthur are toasting marshmallows over a fire. And Arthur's like, school's going to be relaxing tomorrow after the adventure I had. And everyone's like, yeah, you're right. And I was just like, oh, now you have a better attitude because you were just pissy with everyone for having a better summer than you. And now now you feeling better about yourself because you had a good summer. Arthur, I was like, okay, Arthur. Anyway, he says that they're like, yeah, school's going to be relaxing. And that's where the episode ends. But I couldn't go over. I was like, when he said tomorrow, school is tomorrow and you guys are, no, absolutely not. Buster, Francine, take your asses home. Arthur, get ready for bed and put out this fire. Like, what are we doing? No, we can do this next week when school's officially in and we can gather back around. But y'all are toasting y'all doing this when school is tomorrow morning? And y'all toasting on no, it's gonna be me. Put the fire out, go home, go to bed. Let's start school. All right, like that took me out too, but that's where the episode ends. Do you guys have a tradition of watching or listening to something to kick off or wrap up the summer break? I always think of Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff, Summertime, to kick off the summer. But leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been Bluffington Post, and until next time, bye.